There's power in the mic. What do I mean by that? So yesterday I was just thinking, and I had made a video, "Are you profitable to the kingdom?" About the talents, and I had my Rode Pod mic out in front of me. And you ever realize that as you watch somebody on a podcast, you wonder why podcasts are becoming so big, and it's just different when you see somebody sitting behind a mic and the quality sounds so crisp and clear, and you just listen to what they're saying like you're really drawn in. They really have your attention, and there's power in the mic. There's a mic here, I'm holding it, you're listening. I have something. This kind of dictates or promotes the image of authority, something that you have while you're holding it or while you're behind it. You ever wonder why when the president or whoever it is that's high up in power gets up to speak, they put them up behind 6 or 7 different mics? Because whoever's getting up to speak behind those mics is in a position of power, in a position of authority. And when they speak, you listen because you know that they're there behind the mics for a reason. So when people see, I feel like in our mind, subconsciously, when we see somebody speaking behind the mic, we're drawn to them. Our attention is drawn to them because we feel like there's power there. There's something that they got to say, something that they're trying to convey that is meaningful. It's a message, whatever it may be, and you're just listening. The preacher, when he has his mic in his hand, everybody gets quiet. They listen because he has something to say, and he has a mic there to exemplify this message. There's power in the mic. And what I want to say about that is, if you have the mic, if you're in a position of power where you have the mic, do not use it for the wrong reasons. Don't use the power for your self-help. Don't neglect or abuse the power of the position that you're in. If you're the one holding the mic, if you have the mic, use it for God's glory, God's kingdom, for His purpose. Don't get behind the mic. Don't get in this position of power and use it for your own self, because there's plenty of people who climb up behind the power of the mic and use it for themselves. And in our world today, there are people who need to hear God's message, people who need to hear God's love, and there's so many people climbing up behind the mic, whether that be in political, whether that be in the church world, whatever it may be, and using it for themselves because they know that when whoever's holding the mic, people stop and listen because there's power in the mic. And don't get me wrong, this is just a symbolic thing, a symbolic message that I'm sharing. There's not actually power there. But when people have a mic, when they're in front of a mic, we're drawn in. We're more apt to listen to them because we feel like whatever they're saying must be important. Otherwise, they wouldn't have a mic to exemplify the message. I feel like it's a subconscious thing, but it's very true because I have found myself just to listen to people who are speaking in a podcast, and the mic's there and you can see it, you can hear it, sounds so crisp and well, and you're just listening like, man, that sounds good. And even if I don't really care too much about the subject, if somebody has a good mic and I'm just listening to what they're saying, there's power in the mic. So do not abuse the power of the mic. Don't neglect it. Use it for God's glory. If God has put you in a position to stand behind a mic, whether that be in an interview after some football games, whatever the case may be, whether that be in a political position where you stand up and you get behind all the mics and all the news people have their mics set up, 7 to 8 different mics pulled up right in front of you. If you're in a position, whether that be you climb behind the pulpit and you begin to preach, if you're in a position where you hold the mic or you're behind the mic, use it for God's glory, because there's power in the mic, and people will hear you and people will listen no matter what you say, whether that be for yourself, whether it be for God, whether it be good, whether it be bad. There's power in the mic. Let's use it the right way. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. There's a video here, a subscribe button there. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace.